everyone, and welcome to the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse for CTN live coverage of boys high school basketball. It's the regular season finale as the Coon Rapids Cardinals host new conference rival Rogers Royals. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro sidelines, and Howie, senior night here. A little bit of emotion. Cardinals hoping they can go out on a big win.
Well, they got a win on the road Monday night, which was huge for them, and they scored 87 points. Great for their offense. This is a team, obviously, they haven't seen before, but if they want to get an opportunity, a little springboard into the sections, it's a big game, and they'd like to win it on their home court.
Yeah, the Rogers Royals, the new addition to the Northwest Suburban, they play on the decidedly more difficult West Division. The record's about the same, but they're a team that's used to playing tough competition, and they're going to bring a great game tonight.
Yeah, and they're coming off a 53-51 win last evening against St. Cloud Tech. But they're a good team, and there's no one superstar on this team. They got a couple guys averaging double digits, but they distribute the ball really well. Really led by Thomas Glad. He averages 12.5 points a game, 5 boards. He's good on both ends of the court. But we can, as the game unfolds, we'll talk about a number of their players. They get contributions from a number of different guys.
A couple of great storylines on the Coon Rapids bench. It's senior night. They're going to start 5 seniors, and we'll talk more about a return to the lineup here tonight. But Lucky Morange, one of those seniors that'll be starting tonight, and he, on good nights, he can light it up, but he's been very up and down this season. They're hoping they can get him to be consistent headed into the postseason.
Yeah, Lucky averaged about 8 points a game and about 3 boards, but you're right. They're going to need him this game, and they're certainly going to need him in this section, and they would like his athleticism to come off here tonight and kind of get that springboard into next Wednesday night when they start their sections.
We had 20 points just last week in one of their games, so we know that he can get the job done. Cardinals trying to end it with a win. Back-to-back wins to go into the postseason would be a great thing. Cardinals and the Royals take the court next on CTN.
Is my 2020 census data safe? After sending your census response, your personal information is kept safe. By law, it can't be shared with any other government agency, law enforcement, or landlord. No one. So take your 2020 census with peace of mind. Shape your future. Start here. Visit 2020census.gov.
Senior night at the Nest. Last home game of the career for these young men. And looking to go out on top. The Royals are a beatable team.
They are, absolutely.
It should be a good matchup. The last crossover we saw between two teams kind of with the same record from the two different divisions was Coon Rapids against Osseo. And after playing well for 9 minutes, Osseo just took over.
Yeah, and I mean, I was there. I was not, unfortunately, at that game, but I know they were very athletic and just really dominated the Cardinals after that point in time. But, Coach O and I were talking. He thinks, this is an opportunity for them. It's kind of a turning point away to get that win at Elk River was really important for the program. They hadn't won up there in a long, long time, and for them to get their offense going was important. And now coming back here and playing Rogers, it's not going to mean anything in terms of what happens in this section. But I think what they want, Joe, is to get off to a good start, play good basketball, and come away with a home win.
Well, Jackson Aurelius starts the game on the bench electively.
Oh, such a good kid.
To give the other senior a chance to start. 6 seniors. He said, I'll be the one to sit out.
Coach O was going to have Josh the short straw to see who sat. He said, nope. He said, let the other guys start.
And the Royals win the tip. But Jonah Maurer
puts it out of play before they can catch up with it. And Coon Rapids will have the opening possession. Isaac Johnson to inbound. First time we've seen him.
We have. He hasn't gotten a lot of minutes, but an opportunity as one of the seniors on this team to get a start here tonight on senior night.
Jaden Palmer high on the left wing. Johnson will put it on the floor, drive to the paint, kick it out for Lucky. Morange to the top of the free throw line. Nice little dish underneath, and Tarnu scores to put Coon Rapids on the board first.
Yeah, good court awareness by Lucky as he's able to see Tarnu and able to give a nice little dish to him for the bucket. Cardinals start with a lead.
Simpson back to the near side for Jake Heeman. Back to Simpson. Right side, Maurer back to Simpson. Heeman down into the corner for Kimbler. Glad back up top. Underneath, Glad turns and scores.
And we talked about Thomas Glad in the opening, and you know, he said he plays well on both ends. Nice job finding him underneath for the bucket.
Tarnu cross court to Palmer. Back across to Elmy. Johnson to Morange. Drives to the baseline, blocked away out of bounds by Glad.
You talked about Talon Elmy coming off a huge 30-point
32.
night. Well, you say 32. You told me 30. You said you
Well,
saw visual proof of it.
Well, that's
At least that we know, unless they adjusted it afterwards. Nonetheless, 32, excellent. And Coach O felt that, you know, Talon was hitting his stride at the right time of the year.
I go with the pregame preview.
Okay,
It's
that's 32
points, and it's better, even better.
Yes, absolutely.
Highest score for a Cardinal this season. And they'd love to get Elmy hot again. Elmy flips up a three. That one's off the mark. Tracked down in the corner by Glad. He'll get it to Heeman, and Heeman will head up court. Now back away from Tarnu. Simpson ahead to Maurer. Pass back, tipped away out of bounds by Tarnu.
Yeah, Tarnu quick. You know, this is a quick team in Coon Rapids, and they've got a bunch of athletes, and they do a nice job of getting to that passing lane. And Joseph Tarnu there, you saw him get a hand on it.
Working the perimeter, a three-pointer for Glad is short. The rebound by Johnson. In traffic, he'll hand it off for Talon Elmy.
Nice strong board by Isaac Johnson going up to need a couple of defenders to get that rebound.
Elmy drives, picks up the foul, will go to the line to shoot two.
There, a nice drive to the basket. Going to slip behind, past the defender. That one's on Jonah Maurer, his first, team second.
Elmy hits them both. An early 4-2 lead for the Cardinals. Full court pressure from Joseph Tarnu. Back across, Simpson into the front court, Maurer in the corner. And now Heeman on the near side. Open look for Simpson. He hits the three and gives Rogers its first lead of the night. Elmy gets it ahead into the front court. Double team comes, needs some help, ripped away by Simpson. Glad behind the defense, will lay it up and in.
That time, just really nice defense from Rogers, and they troubled Elmy, get two defenders around him. A nice takeaway, and then the give to Glad.
Elmy wants three. This one won't go either. The rebound bobbled by Kimbler, but he's able to recover on the floor and keep it away from Jaden Palmer. deflected, but Glad kicks it back. Maurer from the near corner hits another three.
Do a nice job of rotating the ball around. Maurer from outside finds that drop. He's really Coach Belka told me he's kind of the engine, the inspiration on the squad. Plays bigger than he is. And you saw him drop one from way outside.
Morange thought about the three, will drive to the paint instead and lay it in.
A nice move to the basket by Lucky. And he just finds a little spot on the defense, able to get there quicker, get to the rim.
Glad for three, that one's good. Third three-pointer already for the visiting Royals from three different players. Morange wants to answer, this bounces off. Glad has the rebound. Simpson to Maurer on the right wing. Simpson back up top. Inside Heeman, kicks it out. Glad for three again. This one's short. Morange has the rebound. Morange drives, runs out of room, looking for help. Back out to Elmy. Underneath, Palmer all alone, and he turns and scores.
Yeah, I mean, Elmy, what a beautiful look inside to Palmer. I mean, he just fired a bullet inside to him.
Well, it was a little bit of a breakdown by the Royals, but
nonetheless,
well spotted by Talon Elmy, and good job by Jaden Palmer to get there. Pressure nearly forces a turnover. Instead, a three-point opportunity off the mark for Glad. Kimbler up and down, and they're going to call it a jump ball.
Well, here comes the pass from Elmy. He's going to find Jaden Palmer behind the defense.
Jordan Doe and Jackson Aurelius will come in for the first time for the Cardinals. Heeman working against Elmy up top. Maurer to Glad. Who's Glad up top now, driving, kicks it out. Simpson for three, that's short. Rebound tipped to Aurelius. Jordan Doe. No foul either way, a lot of contact as Kimbler ended up on the floor. Glad at the other end. That shot off the mark, Simpson has the rebound. Looks like the Royals are going to keep it.
I thought it went off the Royals.
Knee, but
I think I'm going to look at that and see if we can determine. Oh, that totally went off Rogers.
Got away with one there.
Yes, they did.
The Rogers Royals will keep possession. Inbound goes to Don and then taken away by Jordan Doe. And Doe nearly lost the handle, but able to recover. Palmer to Aurelius. Turns and faces up against Don. Goes to the left hand and scores.
Yeah, Jackson's been the leading scorer on this team. He's been so good this year, averaging about 14 points, a little over 14 a game. And they certainly need him here tonight. They're going to need him on Wednesday night when they start sections as well.
Don back out to Heeman. Up top, Glad. Backs out. Heeman getting around Elmy. Kicks it across. Glad a little fake. And a little miscommunication, nearly turned over, but recovered by Maurer.
Yeah, they were fortunate in that situation.
Vince Barkley kicks it out. Three-pointer for Maurer. In and out. The rebound by Don. Back up top for Barkley. Glad too far underneath, kicks it up top to Heeman. Maurer, and now Dawn on the right side. Barkley to Glad. Glad drives to the paint, goes to the left hand and scores.
Yeah, nice job. Thomas Glad did a really nice job of finding a little bit of a hole in that defense and able to take
9 points already.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Elmy driving, the hand in his face, able to get that off the glass and in.
Elmy has 4.
Good fake by Barkley, kicks it out. Dawn from 15 feet off the mark. Elmy has the rebound. Get down on offense, but the bat's taken away by Glad. And the Royals want to run the other way. Simpson right side for Dawn, back for Glad. Three-pointer is no good. The rebound by Doe. Driving to the baseline, the shot had a little too much arc on it for Jayden Palmer. And Simpson back the other way. For Maurer on the left side, underneath, Glad will roll that one home.
Rogers now with a 5-point lead, 11 points for Thomas Glad here in this first half. Just about his average.
Another great pass from Elmy. Palmer, the bucket and the foul. It will go against Glad.
That'll be Glad's first, team third. We'll see it again. Just a nice look over the top to Jayden Palmer, and he's going to make sure he kept that ball in that outside hand so he could have the ability to attempt the shot.
As much as you don't want to let him score, you almost have to give up that basket. Of course, his first foul, it's not a concern at this point in the ball game, but Palmer able to convert the three-point play. It's back to a 2-point game. Elijah Smith checking in for the first time. Pressure forces the turnover. Doe into the corner. MJ Gallima's shot won't fall. Aurelius battling for the rebound. It's on the floor, still loose. The Royals get possession and take a timeout. Michael Olowo ended up getting the possession. Had a couple of Cardinals fall right on top of it.
Well, and a nice steal, too, to get an attempt to a shot from MJ, but came cold off the bench. Wasn't able to hit. Again, nice steal here by Doe, and then he finds Gallima in the corner, just hard off that back iron.
Royals with the ball, a 17-15 lead, just over midway through this first half.
Head coach Joe Belka. Coach Belka has been the only basketball coach in the history of the Rogers High School for the boys. Well-coached team.
I'm assuming Peyton would be his son,
It
Peyton Belka, into the front court. Cross court, Simpson gets to the baseline, runs into trouble, but draws a foul. It's going to be called on Jordan Doe first against the Cardinals tonight.
And that's going to be important. I mean, to stay out of foul trouble for the Cardinals, too. And they've certainly done so far here in the first half.
Elijah Smith called for the foul. Looked like he got hand on the ball, but got some body as well. And Simpson will go to the line to shoot two.
Take another look at that as he gets around the corner. He may have gotten him a little bit on the hand as well, but did get a lot of ball.
Second one for Simpson is off the mark, but foul is going to go against Olowo. Underneath, battling for the rebound.
It'll be the fourth team foul on the Royals.
Galima to Smith in the high post. He'll take it to the hole, get the foul this time on Dawn. And Smith will go to the line and get to shoot 2.
Yeah, Elijah with a nice move to the basket. Unfortunately for him, he couldn't get that to drop. It was off the iron, but getting a chance to earn those from the charity strike.
No fortunate roll from the rim this time. And Smith able to convert on 1 of 2. A lot of full court pressure. Alowo able to run through it, get across midcourt. Left side for Barkley. Right side, Alowo for 3. That won't go. The rebound by Simpson. Simpson right back to the rim and scores.
Yeah, good hustle there to get that rebound. The Cards have to be able to rebound the ball in the defensive end. They cannot allow second or third chances, because a lot of the time they're going to turn into points like you saw there.
A little miscommunication and the ball thrown into the crowd.
Heeman back in for Rogers.
Simpson to Lowell on the right, drives to the paint and scores off the glass. Taylon Elmy fires the 3. It was tipped. He's able to recover it along the baseline, out to Aurelius for 3, and that's good.
Great hustle by Elmy. He knew that ball was short, but he was able to hustle the miss and get it back up top to Aurelius, and he drains the 3. We're going to call that on Taylon Elmy.
Armonte Henry.
Good to see Armonte back. He's been out since, I believe, game 2. He had a foot injury, and this is actually just got cleared to play. This is his first game back. Played a little bit in the JV earlier, but that's a huge, huge return for Coon Rapids. Great athlete. Does a really nice job.
Belka high on the right side. Underneath, Heeman, basket and the foul. And he will go to the line for a possible 3-point play.
That will be the 4th team foul on Coon Rapids.
Misses the extra opportunity. Rebound tracked down by Henry. Galima ahead to Doe. Back to Smith. Tipped away out off of Aurelius, but it's a makeup call right here. Aurelius definitely not going to argue that.
No, of course not. And let's see.
Oh, this is definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, no. It was off the foot of Kimbler.
Yep.
It's a good call.
Yep.
I thought it was off of Aurelius.
I thought he touched it.
Pass tipped by Galima, back over to Henry. Henry backs away, gets it over to Elijah Smith. Galima underneath. Henry scores.
Yeah, nice to see Armani now get on the scoreboard. It'll be interesting to see how much playing time he gets in being this first game back. It'll be interesting to see if he can take somebody off the dribble, break him down, and see how that foot is.
Kimbler left side for Maurer, and now Heeman into the corner, driving baseline is Maurer, and he scores.
Yeah, Maurer able to get to the rim quickly, and Doe wisely didn't make any contact with him.
Aurelius in the post. Working against Maurer, gets the foul, will go to the line and shoot two.
That'll be Maurer's second, team sixth.
Well, it's a definite mismatch, and he's got a tall task to try and defend against the taller and bigger Aurelius in the paint. Jackson able to hit the first. Substituted.
Wrong guy.
Wrong guys.
Yep.
They got it straight. They got it straightened out. Aurelius hits both. It's a three-point game, 26-23 in favor of Rogers. Pass tipped away out of bounds by Jordan Doe. Barkley's pass defended by Aurelius. Heeman back to Barkley into the corner. Alowo to the baseline. Bothered, missed the shot. Kimbler able to get it and put it home.
Kimbler in good position using his height underneath, and Coach O not happy with the defensive effort in that situation.
Alowo forces it away from Aurelius. Aurelius scrambles and tips it, but it's recovered by Heeman. Alowo took another tough tumble as Aurelius rolled over him, but he makes it count by hitting the three from the corner.
Yeah, I mean, perimeter shots are so important. We talked to Coach Belka at the break, and that was one of his keys, is we got to hit our outside shots.
Well, 4 3-pointers now from 4 different players. Aurelius turns, the hook shot is good.
6-point lead for the Royals.
Barkley's pass too tall for Heeman. And turned over back to Coon Rapids. Jordan Doe tried to hand off to Henry, broken up by Barkley. Right side, MJ Galima. Cross court, Henry. Great look underneath, and Aurelius scores.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Armonte Henry can do. I mean, he can distribute the ball so well, and he's got eyes for Aurelius underneath and able to find Jackson. Jackson's got 11.
Aurelius got a hand on the pass. Kimbler able to tip it and help the Royals recover, and they call a timeout. Their lead at 4. They took the lead early on with a Simpson three-pointer, and they have not trailed since. Their lead has grown as high as 6 points, but definitely not able to stretch it out at all so far.
You know what would be a big tweet, Joe? Is to follow us on Twitter. If you haven't done so, please do. Get updates on everything that we do. You get game summaries that the one and only Joe Yund. Hear his voice, because I know you can't get enough of it. I know I can't. I even tagged you on Twitter today, but I'm sure you did not see that.
I saw the Facebook.
No, I did a Twitter one with your handle on it, but at Joe Yund, I never use Twitter.
As you put the tag on there, the Twitter actually blew the dust off my account.
It actually did. I'm sorry, your account has been deactivated
that one's
for lack of use.
Simpson into the front court for the Royals. Looks to Heeman on the left, watched by Talon Elmy. Up top for Glad. This is Simpson. Kimbler in the low post. He's got the size advantage over Aurelius. Pass along the baseline, nearly lost out of bounds, but recovered by Glad. They work it back up top and around to Lowell. Lowell drives into the paint. It's off the mark. Doe has the rebound, pushing it up court, taken away by Simpson. Simpson lost it off his toe, but able to get it back. And now Heeman will reset the offense for Rogers. And that's lost right through the hands of Glad. Just took his eyes off the ball.
And it's you can see the frustration on his face too. It's, you know, the Royals now with just that 4-point lead wanted to see if they can extend here with 2:29 remaining in the first half.
Jaden Palmer right side for the Cardinals. Underneath for Aurelius, working against the Lowell. Backside for Amartey Henry. He was troubled and kind of lost it. Bobbled it. It's off the Royals, though, and out of bounds.
Back in the game for the Cardinals, number 25, Lucky Morange.
Lucky Morange back in for Coon Rapids.
Jaden Palmer steps up, draws the contact from Kimbler, and will get himself to the line to shoot two.
Calls on the Royals, number 32, Logan Kimbler. His first personal, 17 foul. Jaden Palmer to the line for the Cardinals.
First one hard off the back iron. He's able to stick the second.
Some pressure defense from Coon Rapids now.
Long pass through it to Lowell, to Glad, and he scores.
And again, that's just a breakdown on defense. So they wanted to pressure up front, but did a nice job. The Royals did a nice job of beating it down court and the easy give to Glad.
Well, that bringing that much full court pressure, that's what happens. You leave 2 on 1 behind the defense. Aurelius turns and scores down low. He's got 13.
He's got 13, and Glad has 13 for the Royals.
Palmer forcing the turnover up court. Jordan Doe on the run, hits the basket. It's a 1-point game.
And just really a nice job by Jordan Doe to stay in control and able to get that shot.
Late cross court, Lowell inside. That one off the hand of Kimbler, and another turnover to the Cardinals.
Look at Doe do a nice job of just getting inside, and the good body control as he's still able to get the shot off.
Under a minute to go in the first half. It's a 1-point game. Driving is Aurelius, and he traveled. Turning away from the pressure is Heeman, back across to Belka, back to Heeman, under 30 seconds. Tipped and taken away. Morange got the hand in on it. Aurelius took his eye off it and lost it. Alowo comes away with it, down to 15.
Well, Heeman did a nice job of coming back on defense and kind of giving him a little bit of a trouble, and I think that's what Jackson was seeing.
And that's going to be a turnover at the end of it. That'll just take us to the half, and the Royals will hold on. A little sloppy at the finish, but Rogers has a 33-32 lead as we head to the break. You're watching live boys high school basketball on CTN.
Watching your favorite Cardinal sports live is getting even easier. Whether it's CTN Cable Channel 859, the CTN Facebook and YouTube pages, or now live on our Twitter page. You choose how you want to watch Cardinal Nation. With CTN, you'll be able to catch all the big plays, all the emotion, and all the fun of Coon Rapids sports. CTN Coon Rapids, stay connected.
Welcome back to the Nest inside Coon Rapids High School. You're watching CTN's live presentation of boys high school basketball. We're at the break, a 1-point lead for the Rogers Royals over Coon Rapids, 33-32. I'm with Coach Joe Belka. Coach, we talked a little bit before the game. I thought you did a nice job on the inside, but I think the key for you guys was hit those shots from the outside, and I thought you guys did a nice job of that.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the way we're playing our offense right now. I mean, we've got 33 first half points. We're executing, we're hitting shots. I think we just had a little bit, like you and I talked about before, a little bit better job taking care of the basketball. We've got 9 turnovers, and some of those have been unforced. And give Coon Rapids credit with their defense. They really make us work a little bit. We just got to slow ourselves down and take better care of the basketball.
Cardinals have done a nice job as well getting inside. What do you do in the second half to stop some of that?
Yeah, that's good. We just got to do a better job of fronting the low post and trying to wall him up when he gets it. Maybe a little more pressure on the perimeter to make it more difficult to get the ball entered inside. You have 2 really good teams playing really, really hard. It's going to be a great second half of basketball.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half. We're going to take a quick break. Be back with first half highlights right after this.
Back at the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse, and we've got a good one cooking. It's the last game of the regular season for both of these teams. Final home game of the season for the Cardinals. And after falling behind a bit, they were able to trim it back, and we got a 1-point game at the break. Yeah,
Jackson Aurelius, who unselfishly did not start this game, came in. He's had a nice first half. He's got 13 points. And you're right, you know, they didn't get down. They didn't. The fact that they were behind, they did a nice job of fighting back and just down by a point at the break.
Yeah, Rogers has led from almost the entire game. They took the lead 5-2 or 5-4 on that shot right there, and they never trailed again, and the Cardinals were never able to tie it, but they were always within striking distance. A couple of really nice feeds to Palmer underneath from Taylon Elmy. Thomas Glad has gotten off to a good start. He's got 13 in the first half as well. And he talked about Jackson Aurelius coming in earlier in that first half, but really having a nice impact on the game. And you heard Coach Belka talk about the defense for Coon Rapids really making things difficult for him.
Yeah, they really did. It's really nice to see Armonte Henry back in the lineup for this team because he does so much on the court, distributes the ball well, and he has a good shot. But again, he's playing some limited minutes because it's his first game back. But I think pretty good contribution for the number of the guys in the first half.
So it should be exciting to the very final buzzer. We'll find out how the home head coach feels about the first half right after this. You're watching CTN's live coverage of boys high school basketball.
Welcome back to Coon Rapids High School. You're watching CTN's live broadcast of
boys high school basketball. Halftime score 33-32, Rogers over Coon Rapids. I'm here with Cardinal head coach Micah Gork, and you guys got down a little bit, but I like the fight in them. They came back just to trail by a point at the break.
Yeah, you know, we started off sort of sluggish, you know, we tried to defensively just some of our angles are better. You know, we got guys not playing normal spots too at times, so lineups a little, you know, for senior day. Not trying to do that, but just our overall level of intensity wasn't there. Not getting a lot of tips on the ball. We know that we want to produce off our defense. As we got in this and we saddle, you know, got in the saddle a little bit, you know, we're starting to get a lot more deflections. You know, got 20 deflections in the first half. That's creating some turnovers, not as much as we want, but it's getting them out of rhythm. That's been big for us.
They opened up their inside game a little bit, and you gave them second opportunities a lot down there. Talk a little bit about what you addressed to the guys in the break.
Yeah, that was the first thing we talked about is the rebounds. You know, we just are not consistently tagging bodies, and we're paying for it. You know, they're getting rebounds, scoring, or they're getting rebounds, and they're driving off the rebound, and we're not ready to come over and help. So they got a couple like easy layups, and just too many second chance points. You know, we know no matter what we do defensively, like, we've got to be physical on the glass. If we're not, we're in trouble. So that was message number one in the locker room. So hopefully we get it.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second. We'll take a quick break and be back with the second half right after this.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Good first half. Should be a great second half of basketball here at the Nest. Cardinals trail the Royals 33-32, but they get to start the second with the basketball.
Coach O talked about, you know, continuing to work their offense.
Cross-court pass taken away by Glad, and he will slow it down for Heeman. Glad into the corner. Kimbler thought about the shot. And he gets the foul on Jaden Palmer.
That's Jaden's first foul, and obviously first one of the second half.
Glad to Heeman now on the right wing, watched by Talon Elmy. Backs away, lost the handle a bit, but recovers. Kimbler in the high post, turns to face up against Aurelius. Right side, Glad wants to get to the baseline, throws it across. Three-pointer for Heeman is off the mark. The rebound by Glad, he lost the handle, recovers, kicks it back out. A three-pointer for Simpson is good.
See, second chance opportunities, exactly what Coach O addressed to the guys in the half, and what he and I talked about before this second half started. You can't allow that. I mean, you again, they made them pay.
Galama into the paint, kicks it back out to Jordan Doe. Doe drives against Lake. Fadeaway won't fall. Lake has the rebound.
There's an opportunity for Rogers, you know, if they can convert down here and try and open up this lead a little bit.
Kimbler kicks it back out. Heeman right side. Simpson for another three. This one won't fall. Rebound Heeman to Simpson. Simpson stripped in the middle. Aurelius in some trouble, and then he's fouled.
One Simpson, I believe. Yep, that'd be his second.
Armonte Henry and Lucky Maragi.
Nobody really in foul trouble for either squad. Been a relatively cleanly played game so far.
Galama ahead to Palmer. Backdoor for Aurelius. Short jumper won't fall. Gets his own rebound. Gets a foul. Will go to the line to shoot two.
Just great hustle by Jackson Aurelius as he's able to go after his own miss and a strong rebound. You're going to see him go up, and then an opportunity to get the points now from the line. That's the third foul on Maurer for Rogers, so he's the first player in this game that's in a little bit.
Second one in and out. Maurer gets the rebound for the Royals. Glad on the left side for the Royals. Up top, Maurer. Kimbler, nice look underneath, but Simpson misses. Rebound tip to Aurelius. Aurelius tried to get it off to Palmer. It was tipped away, and it's the Royals going the other way. Late plays it up and in.
There again, a turnover leads to points.
Other way, MJ Galima steps around Maurer, but can't drop it home.
Got to finish.
Glad wants three. This time, can't get it to fall. Quickly back and forth down court early in this second half. Palmer, great look by Galima slashing to the back door.
And that far side defense not doing what they need to do for the Royals. And MJ made him pay. And as you mentioned, great look to find him.
Maurer cross for Heeman. Right side for Glad. Steps through a couple of defenders, trying to kick it back out. He does get through to Maurer and back out to Heeman. Back to Maurer in the corner. Heeman at the top, across for Simpson. Dumps it into the corner for Glad. Across now for Heeman. Heeman down into the corner, and now Glad in the low post. Glad is stripped, but Galima stepped on the line.
A good defensive play by Galima as he's able to take the ball away, but unfortunately the foot touches the line. So we're going to see Glad try and gain that inside presence.
Kimbler kicks it out. Belka for three. That won't fall. Long rebound out to Glad. And the Royals will reset. Lowo left to low and underneath. He's fouled by Morange and will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Cardinals are fortunate that he didn't put that one in because, again, that's a breakdown defensively for Coon Rapids as he's all alone under the basket.
Number 25, Lucky Moran. His first personal, second team foul.
Lowo misses the first. Both teams missing some fouls or some free throws throughout this one.
Yep, I mean, these are important.
Not a ton of free throws in the game, but a close game.
Back in the game for the Cardinals, number 5, Joseph Tarnu.
Joseph Tarnu checks back in for the Cardinals. How was there no contact there?
Yeah.
Just about ripped his arm off. Cardinals able to get through it. Three-pointer for Morange is good.
Yeah, nothing but net for Lucky, and again, just a nice job. Didn't hesitate. His spot on from beyond the arc, and he dropped it. Cards trailing by one.
Monty Henry took a tough fall after nearly stripping and would have been on a breakaway, but Henry gets in, gets the steal.
They're letting them play. They're letting them play, Joe. Yeah.
It's like a combination of hockey, lacrosse, and football on a basketball court.
Cards with the 1 point lead. Nice.
First lead they've had since it was 4-2.
backdoor defense breaks down for the Cards. The Royals make them pay.
Morange in the corner for 3. He hit it again.
Lucky's feeling it. That's 8 points for Lucky. And Coach Belka not happy with the lack of effort on defense from his squad. He's letting the guys hear it.
Glad down low, kicks it out. Alowo from the side. And Aurelius will get the foul to send Alowo to the line to shoot 2.
All right, Lucky this time
It's the first
able
one.
to drop the first one, and then from the corner, as he didn't waste any time just delivering that for the 3. The Red's happy about it. You tell him, Red.
Lucky into double digits with a great finger roll. Cardinals back in front, 45-43.
That's a good, so far, good contest between 2 evenly matched squads.
Belka thought about the 3, will put it on the floor. Back to Simpson on the right side. Up top, Alowo for 3, and he's fouled, and it falls. A possible 4-point play for Michael Alowo.
Wow. You can see it, again, working the ball around the perimeter.
Gets him on the follow-through.
See it one more time. May have just got a little piece of him.
That's all it takes, and Alowo converts the 4-point play. Lucky for 3 more.
Wow. Lucky's feeling it.
Coon Rapids right back in front.
Lucky is feeling it. And Coach Belka's got to talk to his guys about putting a body on him. They can't let him have that an open look.
Glad able to keep it in bounds. He gets it back now from Don and then gives it to Don in that corner. Back up top to Heeman. Belka up top to Glad. Glad stops right side for Belka. Working against Morange, able to kick it out. Alowo for 3. That one won't go. The rebound tipped. And Henry can't keep it in bounds. Rogers will get the ball right back.
Again, it's it's underneath, and it's so important for the Cardinals to get that rebound after the miss. And unfortunately, just couldn't control that loose basketball.
Blocked away by Elijah Smith from behind. Bauer, I don't know that he even knew Smith was there.
I guarantee you, he thought that was an easy 2 for him. I mean, there you see Henry guarding the inbound player, threw the ball in the inbound, but great job by Elijah.
Henry going to be called for the foul.
No, they're going to call it on
they're calling it on Elijah Smith away from the ball.
That's 15 foul, Elijah's second.
Glad inbounds to Belka up top for Heeman. Left side, Don thought about the 3, brings it down instead. Maurer back to Glad on the left side, into the paint. His shot off the mark, the rebound by Aurelius.
It's a heck of a board by Jackson.
Foul going to be called on Don.
Home for the block. His third team foul. His second. Elmy back in for Coon Rapids.
Just 4 points in the contest. Into Aurelius in the paint, working against Don. Goes up into traffic, it's blocked away, ends up out of bounds. It'll be Rogers' ball.
Yeah, nice defensive play there. So we get all ball. And then off the foot of Jackson Aurelius. Cardinals with a 1-point lead, 10 minutes.
Glad a wide open look from the corner, but the shot is short. Tipped back to Maurer, though, and Maurer in trouble underneath, calling for the timeout.
He didn't
But
get
they're
it.
going to say he was tied up first.
I see it again. Good job just making sure they tie it up and don't commit the foul.
Glad wasn't quite ready for that pass, nearly taken away by Talon Elmy. That's going to be number 3 against Elijah Smith, trying to reach around Carter Dawn.
Well, I like the thought trying to poke that ball away from as they tried to get it to Don on the inside. That'll be his third, team's 6th.
Three-pointer for Belka is good. Lucky for 3, and he hit it again.
He's on fire. It's automatic for Lucky right now.
And a
Over and
backcourt
back.
violation
Yep.
forced by tight defense.
They're gonna. The Rogers staff is gonna say that one of the Cardinal players touched it. Look at that, Lucky. Nothing but net.
His 4th three-pointer in this second half. Exactly midway through.
I love it.
He's got 16 points to lead all scorers in the game. He wants to do it again, and he did!
He has 19.
And the place is going crazy because he's just raining them down. And this is going to be a foul on Jordan Doe. I was going to say the feeling in the gym, the chaos might be getting to
a little
Rogers a little bit, but then unfortunately for Coon Rapids, a little aggressive on defense, overly aggressive, and got the foul.
Jaden Palmer checking back in for the Cards.
Belka hits the first and earns the second. Second one won't go. Good rebound by Maurer. He gets the foul, and he will go to the line and shoot 2.
That'll be Aurelius. Just his second.
His second personal 8-game foul. Jonah Maurer to the line for the Royals.
But it's another free throw opportunity.
Yes, and that's
and another possession.
and Rogers needs to hit these. They need to be. You know, we've talked about earlier in this game. Both teams struggling a little bit from the line. These are important free throws for the Royals.
Now we're able to hit them both. It's a 1-point game. 8.5 to play. Aurelius working hard down low, the bucket and the foul.
Yeah, that's a big bucket for Jackson. Again, using his big body to get inside. And it's just a soft little roll. gets him the bucket.
It's his first basket of the second half. Till this point, only had the one free throw. It's been the lucky show here in the second half.
It has.
For the Cardinals. What we see in the intro, when he gets going, he can really light it up.
Absolutely.
He's been lighting it up tonight.
Yeah, it's all about consistency, and Coach O always talks about, we need our guys to be consistent. Well, we're lucky to be able to show this one right now, this package right here, Joe. Yeah. Lucky Morange is feeling it from outside.
17 of his 19 points in this second half.
Yeah.
5 3-pointers.
On the last one.
This one right
this one
here.
Right here, the
with a
crowd
hand in
went
his
nuts.
face. Yeah. I love the way he plays, too.
I do as well.
He plays with a lot of emotion.
Oh, absolutely does.
The way the game should be played. Still, one of the best interviews of all time was his interview after a football game.
Yeah.
I think it was the last regular season game, or was it a playoff game? Either way, it was a good post-game interview.
Yes, it was. I like Lucky. He's a good kid.
Royals passing past the full court pressure. They've shown a lot of patience throughout this game on offense. Cardinals very active on defense.
Yes.
But they've shown good patience, and a lot of times in the second half, it has led to Coon Rapids fouls. Open look for Maurer in the corner, but it's going to be called a charge on Simpson.
That'll be his third. Lucky's done a nice.
The Oscar goes to.
Let me open it. Lucky Morange. Hey, you'll take it. You will take it.
Jordan Doe left side for Taylon Elmy. Backs away into the corner. Back up top for for Doe. Now Elmy wants that baseline. Kicks it out. Doe wide open look for three. That one's good.
And we've seen Jordan heat up from the outside before too. Big three-pointer gives the Cards a 7-point lead with 7 minutes remaining.
Three-pointer for the answer. Bounces around but out. Tipped out of bounds by Kimbler. It'll be Coon Rapids basketball. He's tried to go over the top, just a little too tall. Palmer not quite ready for it. And a turnover back to Rogers.
And again, I like the thought, Palmer underneath. Just a little bit too much on that pass.
Heeman for three. That one won't go. Aurelius all alone for the rebound this time. Elmy off the dribble, backs out to Morange, to the baseline. Kicks it out to Doe. Fakes the give, keeps it in the corner. It's a little head fake, but it didn't lose Simpson. Aurelius back out. Elmy wide open look, and that one's good.
Well, they're starting to run away with this a little bit now.
Lead.
That's 7 for Elmy. And again, you got to give this defensive effort of the Cardinals here in the second half a lot of credit.
And as you say that, Glad has a wide open look at the other end, and he drains it.
Well, they needed
Timeout.
it. They needed it. They needed to stop the bleeding a little bit here. Cardinals now hold that 7-point lead. 18 points for Glenn.
7 3-pointers in the second half. 5 of them from Lucky. But Doe and Elmy getting in on the fun in the last couple of minutes. Push the Cardinals lead to 10 points. That was as large as the lead either team has had in this contest. And then no sooner did Shapiro bring up how well their defense is playing than Glad is left wide open, having a cup of coffee in the corner. And he hit that three-pointer.
We will teach Shapiro opening his mouth.
Still, Lucky Morange is the leading scorer in the ball game with 19. Glad has 18 to lead Rogers, and Jackson Aurelius has 17 for the Cardinals as well. Jordan Doe will slow things down for the Cardinals on offense. Up top, Jackson Aurelius has it. Driving is Doe. Can't get it to fall. Got his own rebound. Takes it right back up, and that one won't go either.
2 looks underneath.
Kimbler has the rebound.
And this is a situation. You get a stop on defense for Rogers. They have to come down now and score. They got to get into this lead. They got to take some of this momentum away from Coon Rapids.
Well, here's one way to do it. Glad for 3, but it won't fall. And Elmy has the rebound. Elmy wants 3. That one won't go. The rebound by Simpson. Pushing it to Glad behind the defense, and he hit the underside of the rim. He got it back. His hook shot is in and out. Palmer has the rebound. Baseballs it down court looking for Lucky, but it's tipped away by Maurer out of bounds.
Yeah, a little bit, again, defense for Rogers coming back, getting a hand on that ball, but looking to see if they can get the long baseball pass down to Lucky for the bucket. Maurer all over Morange, not letting him get an opportunity to step back for an opportunity to get a shot off.
You think they addressed that?
Yeah, I would hope so.
Guys, this kid's hit 5 3-pointers in the half.
Get a body on him, will you?
Let's not let him have the ball anymore. Jordan Doe from the top of the key. That's off the mark. Rebound comes to Kimbler, and Royals will come up court. They trail by 7. Glad to Simpson. His shot off the back iron. Aurelius has the rebound.
Again, Jackson up strong for that defensive board.
Aurelius in the post against Kimbler. Turns, the hook shot won't fall. The rebound by Glad. Heeman to the other end. Glad for 3. That's no good. This is going to be a foul on Kimbler, as Aurelius had position.
That'll be his second, team 6th.
His second personal, 16 foul.
Morange. It's going to be the foul on Maurer, I believe. Is that his 4th?
Yeah, that'll be his 4th.
We saw the referee jump in, say easy, and worried that might
And again,
get more heated.
Maurer's been blanketing Lucky since that last 3-pointer.
Morange makes it interesting, but gets it home. He's got 20.
As long as it goes in, you can get it any way you want to look at it. As long as it goes in, it rolls around, it's okay.
That one's short. Aurelius has the rebound. His pass deflected and out of bounds. It'll stay Coon Rapids ball.
And Simpson got a hand on it.
Timeout, Coon Rapids. They lead by 8 and they have possession. 3:19 to go here in the second half.
I like the timeout call by Coach O. You know, as you said, with possession of the ball, up by 8. You know, talk about things, and you know, it's a good offensive possession, an important one for them if they can hit something, get lead back to double digits.
Well, we expected a tight one, a fun one, and
yes,
it has lived up to expectations. You gotta like that.
You have to like that, and you gotta like us on Facebook. Make sure that you give us a like, and you'll get a lot of good stuff from us on that thing the kids are calling the internet.
Heard it's a web that encircles the globe.
Yeah, and it's not like a spider web, but you know, that's what I thought it was at first. But
Cobweb? Jackson Aurelius on the left side. Up top, Taylon Elmy. And now Jordan Doe. Lucky Morange has a new blanket. His name is Glad. Aurelius spinning to the lane and a little off-balance shot, but it falls.
Now good timeout. Able to get the bucket to increase the lead to 10 with 2:50 remaining.
Cardinals staying active on defense. Talked to Coach O at halftime. You heard him talk about trying to get more hands in passing lanes. Thought their intensity on defense wasn't where it needed to be, and it is definitely picked up here in the second.
No question about that.
Along with their perimeter shooting, that might have been part of it.
Yeah, absolutely, but you still got to play well on the defensive end.
Wide open look for Lake. There you go. Howie starts talking about it. They're good defense, and there he is.
No, I said
open.
you have to play well on the defense. That play was not good. Oh, and then a turnover.
And now 3 for Simpson, and that's good. That will change things in a big hurry.
All of a sudden, it's just a 4-point lead for Coon Rapids.
Aurelius drives, shot comes up short. Yeah, back-to-back three-pointers and a 10-point lead down to 2 in a hurry.
4.
Math is hard.
Yeah, it is hard sometimes. And I saw you didn't need to take your shoes off for that, but you did anyway. I'm not really sure why. There again, I mean, big three-pointers for Rogers to cut into this Coon Rapids lead. Back-to-back threes, as you mentioned.
Well, and they've hit 3. Their last 3 baskets have all been from beyond the arc. They've got 4 three-pointers in the half. Coon Rapids, of course, 7 in this second half, 5 from Lucky Morange. Oh, I apologize. They have 5 three-pointers. Almost missed the one from Alowo where he got the 4-point play.
Yeah. Oh, we talked about this at the break. 2 pretty evenly matched teams, relatively similar records. Both obviously want to go off on this regular season on a high note as they start sections next week. Cardinals got to go back to that defensive intensity.
Jake Heeman. Watched by Taylon Elmy. Right side for Sam Simpson. Underneath pass. Batted away, but right to Alowo, and then he traveled.
Tough turnover for Alowo.
Monty Henry will check in for the Cardinals. And he will head to be the man to inbound. And he'll get it right back from Jordan Doe. Aurelius turns to Elmy. Back to Jordan Doe. Into the corner, Morange for three. That one won't fall. Rebound controlled by Maurer. Simpson trap, kicks it back out to Alowo. Maurer into the corner for Glad. He hit the three, and it's a one-point game with 1:20 to play.
He has 24 lead-off scores.
Henry in some trouble, needs some help. Timeout, Coon Rapids.
Yeah, and the timeout, obviously, before that ball was going to be taken away. As you mentioned, just a 1-point lead now with 1:08 remaining. Give credit to Rogers doing a good job. They were down by 10.
Three straight three-pointers.
Yeah. That's how you get back in.
And now 6 3-pointers for them, 7 for the Cardinals in the second half. That's a pretty solid outside shooting for both squads.
I would say so. Yeah, a good offensive possession is huge for Coon Rapids here. Coach Belko talking to his squad about what he wants to see from the defense, and then if they get the opportunity for the turnover, what he wants to see coming back.
Cardinals with the possession and that 1-point lead have to take care of the basketball, and they need to convert on this possession.
They do.
They cannot come up empty on this opportunity. And they turned it over, miscommunication on the inbound. So now a big possession for Rogers.
Huge.
Under a minute to go. 3-point look for Simpson. That won't fall. Alowo has the rebound, stripped by Palmer. Palmer is fouled. He'll go to the line at the other end to shoot a 1-and-1.
Yeah, now you talk about how important free throws are, because you're going to see some. You're going to see a lot of them here in the last minute. Attempts anyway.
Well, and none bigger than the free throws that Jaden Palmer will be attempting here.
Right here, absolutely. You've got that 1-point lead.
.51 seconds left. Palmer misses the front end. The rebound by Alowo. Lucky with a steal. Lucky on the break. And Lucky is fouled. He'll go to line and shoot 2.
I didn't think they were going to call foul at first.
I didn't think they would either, but he clearly was pushed by Maurer from behind. Maurer, of course, trying to argue it because, you have to.
Well, you have to.
Especially when it's your fifth. But, yeah, he clearly pushed him from behind. And he has to.
Well,
he has
absolutely.
to take this foul in this possession.
Yeah, you got to make him earn him.
Oh, he really didn't make as much contact as I thought. At real speed, it looked like he extended his arm more, but definitely on the slow-mo, it looked like he just reached out and found him and then just really didn't push him, and maybe a fortunate call for the Cardinals.
Coach
Coach Belka is
pleading his case.
Because it was the trailing referee that blew the whistle and called the foul, and not the one who would have had what you would consider to be the better angle. Either way, the foul is called. Lucky Morange at the line to shoot 2. And he makes it at least a 2-point game. And he hit them both.
Big free throws. Big free throws for Lucky here with 40 seconds left.
Makes it a 3-point contest. The Royals certainly have guys who can tie it up with one jump shot. Driving in the bucket and the foul for Simpson, and he'll have a chance to tie it at the line with 28.3.
Yikes. they're going to call that on Henry.
No, on
Oh no, on Elmy. I'm
Taylor
sorry.
on Elmy.
Yep.
And of course, he argued that was pretty
That was
clearly
that was a
foul.
call.
But you have to. You always have to plead your case. Are you sure, ref?
Really?
Because if you ask him nicely, maybe.
Yeah, maybe he'll change. Oh yeah, you're a good kid. I'll change my mind. I've had a good day.
Just this once. Place getting noisy, putting the pressure on Sam Simpson, but he ties it up. 28.3 to go. Do the Cardinals play for the last shot here?
We'll see.
Lucky waits for Lolo to come out. Aurelius. Left side, Elmy. Looking for the baseline, kicks it out. Doe, wide open look for three. That won't fall. Rebound by Glad, under 5 seconds to go. Drives to the other end, leaves it off. Simpson for three, and we are going to overtime.
Wow.
Can you believe it, Howie Shapiro?
I can believe anything. I can believe anything at that point. In overtime with a 10-point lead, Rogers has to feel pretty lucky at this point because it looked like Coon Rapids was going to run away with the game. But Rogers.
Our second straight visit to
Yep.
see the boys in action, and they're taking us to extra basketball.
Yikes.
Once again. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. Overtime next on CTN. Coach Belka predicted an exciting second half of basketball, and it didn't get much more exciting than this. Lucky Morange just absolutely caught fire. He had 20 points in the second half. He's got 22 in the game. The Royals had the answer every time, though, as the Cardinals pushed their lead as high as 10. But then the Royals came back and said, yeah, we can hit three-pointers, too. They hit three straight.
Yeah, I mean,
they get one late. They get a three-point play late to tie the game.
Yep.
And then a couple of missed three-pointers at each end. And we're at overtime. Second straight time we've been in the barn, and we've gone to extra periods.
You know, because it's always about me. I want to do a post-game interview. So.
Well, there were two instant classics on CTN last week.
Yep.
The boys' game on Tuesday and the girls' game on Friday. And what do you know? This week,
we're back at it.
It's another instant classic. 3 of our last 4 times to visit. And they've all been great contests to be a part of. Royals being patient, looking for the open look. Simpson has it. Shot is short. Rebound tipped and controlled by Jaden Palmer. Morange hands off to Elmy. Elmy drives, hangs, scores off the glass.
Yeah, and again, just good job being under control, looking for that shot. He has 9.
Into the corner, Lowell. He drives and scores. We're back even at 70.
Yeah, nice move to the basket.
Jaden Palmer in the post, Lowell defending. I love it. And the foul. I love that right there. That's possibly my favorite play of the whole game.
That's great.
I don't know if he intended to bounce that off the back of Kimbler's head, but he went to pass it, and instead it goes off the head of Kimbler. He gets it, the basket, and the foul.
Well, and the look on Coach O's face after the smile.
If he does this on purpose, he's like, I can't get it through. Well, if I just bounce it off the back of your head, then I can recover it and go to the basket for a three-point play. Free throw will not fall, so just a 2-point lead for the Cardinals.
That's called using someone else's head.
Glad's shot won't fall. Rebound chance won't go either. The rebound by Monty Henry. He will slow down and now push ahead for Jordan Doe. Monty Henry back out.
I know, you know, Lucky
driving against Glad.
You know, we thought about it.
Back out.
The Rogers staff thought he traveled.
Didn't look like that.
Yeah,
Pivot
it did
foot
to me.
Dragged a little bit. Timeout by Coach O. Under 2 minutes left.
He said he dragged his foot. It looked like that to me as well, Coach Belka. Again, trying to plead his case, and you know you're never going to win that.
Good crowd on hand, and they're being treated to a great game.
They are.
Great way to spend a Friday night.
Yes, it is.
Final event in the barn for the year. No spring sports to compete in here. So this is the last of the school year.
You're a big Uptown Funk fan, aren't you? Anything that gets you moving.
$1:54 to play. Coon Rapids a big possession here with a 2-point lead. Would love to make it a 2-possession game.
Yes, sir, they would.
Inbound goes into the backcourt for Jordan Doe. Left side for Jackson Aurelius. Palmer to Doe. Monty Henry has room, gets to the lane, and scores.
Yeah, just a nice move and able to get to the other side of the basket and reverse it. It is a 4-point lead for Coon Rapids with 1:24 remaining.
In the corner, Kimbler thought about the three-pointer. Lowell will swing it around. Glad rather on the left side. Up top, Kimbler. Teeman back out to Lowell. Up top, Glad has an open look. He buries the three. It's a one-point game again. And a timeout.
That's 27 for Thomas Glad. Phil Cards with a 1-point lead in 1:03 remaining.
Big strategy sessions late in the first overtime session. Last week, a double overtime contest with Andover. A lot of fun to be a part of. And here it is, the first ever meeting between the Cardinals and the Royals. And it's going to overtime.
Yeah, it's been a good one.
Jordan Doe to inbound from underneath his own basket. Elmy back to Doe. A lot of full court pressure from the Royals, down just by one. Elmy drives to the lane and somehow it comes out. Under a minute to go. That one,
Wow.
it was a great move. It went all the way around and came back out.
Well, you called it in. I thought it was in too.
I didn't.
Well, you said you started to.
I started to.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
In the paint, Simpson is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Chance to give his team the 1 point lead.
I mean, look at this. I mean, how does that not go in?
All the way around.
Oh my gosh!
I think
He's got that
Aurelius
spin on
started
it,
to
but-
back off because he was in good position and started to pull away. He thought it was going down.
I thought it was going. We all thought it was going down.
Simpson ties it with the first. Give his team the first lead since early in that second half. And he does. 35 seconds in overtime. Elmy left side. Bumped back into the backcourt. Lucky. 20 seconds to go. Working against Glad. Will drive. Blocked. And the foul comes late.
You see it get around.
And Lucky's going to go
Yeah.
to the line.
Oh yeah, there's definitely contact. A lot of ball, but there's contact too.
They're calling Kimbler for the block underneath.
Yeah.
I thought he was in pretty good position, but
Big free throws.
2 very large free throws for Lucky Morange. We're tied at 75.
Lucky with 23.
Second one comes out. Alolo with the rebound. Under 10 seconds to go. Alolo for 3. That won't go. Rebound, Elmy. Armonte Henry lost one. That would have been amazing, but no. We are going to another overtime, Howie.
Oh, my.
Impossibility. Back-to-back boys games that we attend go to double overtime. I guess it's not impossible after all.
No, it's not.
Second overtime after this on CTN. What a night. Double overtime. I will say the Cardinals' record is pretty good in double overtime.
It
it's
is.
a perfect 1-0 on the season.
And on CTN.
And on CTN. Lowo against Aurelius. Aurelius wins the tip. Doe able to save back to Morange, and it was nearly taken away by Simpson, and then a travel and a turnover right back to the Royals.
Yeah, lucky noob. I mean, he just didn't have anyone to throw to. Had to stop. And I guess it's better to turn over early rather than late.
To Simpson with an open look for 3. That won't fall. Armonte Henry with the rebound. Cardinals to the other end. Doe gets it into Palmer underneath. Backdoor to Aurelius. His shot comes up short. Palmer punched at it, but finally controlled by Glad. Heeman's pass deflected away from Kimber, but recovered by Lowell. Reverse won't go for Simpson. Glad has the rebound, and he's held. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Oh, I don't know about that. First of all, it looked like he took steps. But let's see it again.
Oh,
yeah, he did. He had a hold of his arm a little bit.
And he pleads his case still.
Yeah, but you should.
He's saying he got the ball first.
He did.
He's hanging on him like a handbag.
It was a Gucci handbag, though.
Missed them both.
Wow.
Palmer with the rebound. Didn't expect that. Aurelius. Shot won't fall. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Glad.
Well, neither team able to score any points yet so far in the second overtime.
Heeman watched by Jordan Doe, backs out near midcourt. Looking for room on the left side. His shot is not going to fall.
Oh my God.
This just doesn't happen.
No! Unbelievable.
I mean,
oh my God.
At least for the Royals' sakes. We thought it was bad when the one came in and out for Elmy in the first overtime.
Let's see if we can set this right on the top of the iron. There it goes. Oh my gosh.
Possession arrow does favor the Royals. That just doesn't. In double overtime, that happens?
Oh my gosh.
Glad turns, hook shot is good.
Yeah, and then the nice little move inside by Glad, able to get him the close look. I need a nap.
Drives to the lane, left-handed shot is good.
And Simpson took a hard fall to the floor as well. That ties it up. Lucky with 25.
Glad for three, that's short. The rebound by Aurelius. Stripped back by Kimber. On inside is Simpson, and the Royals have the lead.
Simpson with 19.
Everybody on their feet, well, almost everybody on their feet here. And that's going to be a foul on Alowo going over the top on Jaden Palmer. Kimber punched it away free.
Yeah, but then I thought he had a little. I thought he had a little body.
Well, yeah, a little bit of a
little bump.
Big free throws for Jaden Palmer. First one won't fall. Missed them both. Alowo, a big rebound for Rogers, and a huge possession for the Royals right here.
Yeah, this is really big.
Simpson kicks it back out to Alowo. Heeman to Glad, down to 1 minute remaining in the second overtime.
And Rogers just can take their time with the 2-point lead. Look for their shot.
They put it in Kimber's hands, and a foul on Aurelius to put him at the line.
His third personal. Logan Kimbler to the line for the Royals.
Checks in for the Cardinals. That's a big miss. That means
Huge.
He can't make it a two-possession game. And Kimbler is able to make the second. It's 80-77. Naomi troubled and fouled. No, timeout.
Timeout.
Coon Rapids,
Yeah.
33 seconds left.
Yikes.
So 29 points for Glad, 19 for Simpson, and 16 for Alowo. A pretty good name and pretty good numbers.
Yeah, Thomas Glad. We talked about him in the opening. We talked about both him and Lucky Morange, but he's their leading scorer. Big night for him with those 29 points, and he's been very active from both inside and outside. You see him drop one there, and then can beyond the arc, gets the three.
.7 seconds remaining in second overtime period. Coon Rapids has possession, trails by those 3 points. A lot fewer fingernails in the house tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Crowd's definitely been treated to a good one.
Aurelius high on the left side. Underneath, Aurelius scores. 17 seconds. 1 point game. And there was
the coach is squaring off a little bit.
Well,
got the stare down from Coach O.
A timeout called by the Coon Rapids bench after the game. The ball was in bounds, but it took. I mean, they took their time inbounding it, which they have the right to do, as long as it's under 5 seconds.
I mean, they took some time to get back to the ball.
It does look as if he called for the timeout before the ball was in bounds.
It does look that way.
.8 seconds on the clock. So Coon Rapids will have to foul as soon as it's inbounded, really. Unless they can steal the inbound pass.
Which would be nice. That would be ideal. Your best case scenario. And then score. But
I would assume that the Royals are going to be pretty careful on their inbound.
I would hope, for their sake, certainly I would hope so. I mean, again, both teams played really well here tonight.
Hey, it's Coach Wico.
Yeah. Said hello to him earlier after I talked to Coach O. Tough end for their season. Went on the road, took on Blaine.
But again, what a way to finish the regular season.
Absolutely.
That win over Blaine.
I think they thought maybe this coming back after that win would be a little closer.
Would have been nice, but that's a really young team. Inbound goes to Belka. Took almost 5 seconds off the clock before the Cardinals get the foul.
Well, I think they had the contact too before that, but they didn't blow the whistle. And now big free throws here coming up for the coach's son. I mean, look there was contact there before.
First one is off the mark. 5.8 seconds remain. If you're Coon Rapids, you have to have the rebound on a miss.
Yes, you do.
And get a timeout. not going to be a miss. It will be a 2-point lead for the Royals.
Still plenty of time.
I was going to ask, just about to ask you, throw it to midcourt, try and get it inbound to midcourt and call timeout, or call timeout underneath your own basket?
Well, that was answered for us.
No, this is far more my jam. Is your
Mine too.
Red's
fired up. He's fired up. He's out of breath. He's so fired up. Gotta put the hands in. Woo! It's like, I can't believe it, Red. I can't believe it. No bigger fan than Red. Look at that.
It's been a fun game to be a part of once again. If you had told me a week and a half ago that we're going to see 2 double overtime contests.
Would you say, what? You're crazy, Shapiro? You're crazy?
And we're going to see a huge upset.
Yeah. Never would have thought it.
Of the girls
Never
over Blaine. I would they asked if you had some sort of head trauma recently. The chances are so unlikely, almost as unlikely as you can place that layup on the top of the rim and just leave it there.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought Elmies was going down for sure, and that somehow didn't. And then that one even more bizarre. But here we are. And if the Cardinals get a 2-point basket, we could see a triple overtime.
You heard it here first. From the mouth of Joe Young.
And I don't think either Burlingame or
Neither one of them
are here. Last week we could blame it on Millington because he was here.
I think Paul Winkle. I think P. Wink will take the blame. Yeah, there he goes. There he is. Paul Winkles. P. Wink. The man, the myth, the legend.
Somebody got it. Whatever it is, the overtime magnet is on for CTN,
yes.
And that's okay.
I love it. Just always nice to come to the gym and be entertained.
Well, this is it. 5.8 seconds to go. Cardinals with the ball. Inbound goes to Armonte Henry. Back to Doe across midcourt. Down to 2 seconds and 1. Drives. Fouled. He will go to the line.
Oh, my God.
With a chance to tie. The foul is going to go against Glad.
Oh, no. You talk about right at the buzzer. Pressure free throws here coming Jordan Doe.
Glad obviously disagrees with the call. Coach Belka doesn't like the call.
We looked at Zach Nienaber and kind of
see the clock expires.
Oh yeah,
right there. I mean, there's definitely body contact.
Yep, before it hit zero.
I thought it was actually. That's going to do it. A missed free throw by Jordan Doe, and the Royals are going to hold on for the 81-79 win in double overtime.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. That's a tough way to lose your especially as a senior, your last game on your home court.
Well, it's a memorable game, and I mean, wow.
Wow is right.
The way that it finished, just would have loved to have had the post-game interviews with a celebratory Cardinal club. However, just to be here and see a great contest go to double overtime was fun as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly frustrating for the Cardinals here, especially Joe. They had that 10-point lead before the overtime period started, and unfortunately, they those three pointers, and unfortunately couldn't get it done. I'll tell you, nobody has taken this loss harder than Jackson Aurelius.
Well, it's hard to top what we've had in the very recent past here on CTN, but we do have more playoff action ahead. We will see the boys basketball team in the playoffs on Wednesday. Time, place, opponent to be determined.
We'll find out.
What
tomorrow,
a game here
tomorrow
tonight.
Afternoon.
What a game here tonight. Rogers victorious in double overtime. Final 81-79. I want to thank the outfit for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young, saying goodnight.